right, so let's continue. We were on the part where we said 我们不忘记有些下午天气太热了，或者下雨了。Okay?
What was that word? Like very hot?
太热了。
Thai. Or like high, highest.
For
because I used han.
Yes, that's another one. That's another one. But you will notice that, let me show you the difference between the two. You will notice that sometimes her will not be your very good friend. Okay?
Oh, okay.
I just want you to see, especially when you're talking about some things that are extreme, because hen comes on things that are actually borders on the line of extraordinary, but nice. Thai, you see, yeah, this is the difference. You have very and you have two.
Two.
Okay.
Also, like the example you were saying, Thai Gui La, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Thai Gui, very expensive, too much. Right?
Okay.
So you see, this is more, and you see, it says 2 plus 2, yeah. But you could also use 很热, right? It doesn't mean you can't use it. 很贵, right?
Okay.
But as you notice, too hot, too expensive. This is the more, even in English, I think would say, that's too expensive. We would use it's very expensive, but maybe in some instances where maybe we say to go by plane or to drive, I think that's very expensive. Right? But otherwise, too expensive will be the more colloquial way of saying it if you are out there shopping or buying stuff. Too expensive, too hot. Yeah. So that's the subtle difference between hen and Thai, right? I think you missed it on the other recording. We touched slightly on this one with Dave, but yeah, here's your turn. Now, we also did this one with Dave. What do you think we get when you put these words Thai?
Which one? Thai?
Yep. If we have two of them.
Thai.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Like wife or missus.
Yes, very good. So two twos, two extremes will bring you, will give you a married woman. Or
oh wow.
Missus, right? Yeah. So spot on. We were right there. All right. So now let's move on. We were on the lesson where we saying the 5-year-old told us to find friends online. Then, okay, run a hole or you hole afterwards, or a hole afterwards, right? Okay. Iga. 5岁女孩
一个
告诉我们来找 Okay, 晚上 okay. The word we are after is 晚上的朋友 okay?
有 Oh, 网上的朋友
Right. So now, because we know how to take it out, we will take out the parts we want, okay? 王 instead of 网上 and 有 instead of 朋友, right? 来找网友 netizens or online friends, right? That's the short.
Oh, okay, so I was right.
网友
网友 乡的朋友网友
Okay, so let's take that out. This one is also online. One, no. Right? 5, 5, 岁, yes. All right. Oh, we did 关于他们他 for he and him and 他 for she and her, and then we have the same like 他 for the female side and 他们 for
他们
yes, this one for them. 他们
oh, okay
so we almost
their food is 他们
Yes, very good. So now we've spoken about this 5-year-old. We don't know how she knew about finding friends online, but it's just part of the story. Next time we went online, this is where you played with Xiazi, right?
下次 yeah
我们猜晚上下次我们猜晚上 next time we were online.
晚上
Okay, we asked some to befriend us so we can learn their language and culture. 我们猜晚上 we could say we could skip 我们 we could even go with when了一些来做朋友
问了一些
Actually, what we could do is we could start with
when
we could start with the reason. Okay, so we can learn their language. So 为了 you remember we say 因为 because is
因为
right? So in this case, we're taking the way part from 因为 which means for. But it's in the past tense, so we're saying 为了 for the sake of 为了 okay, for the sake
为
of
了学习
or 学 whichever we want 为了学
OK
为了学习他们的 again you or 语言 whichever you like language 和 culture. What's the word for culture?
文化 oh yes
文化
okay.
correct. So 为了学习他们的语言和文化我们 we put a comma there for the sake of learning their language and their culture 我们 we okay we what did we do 我们
when
一
一
些
些
I think we could use 为了一些
问了
一些来做朋友 right 做朋友 again 我们做朋友 to make friends with us okay 来做朋友 I think we'll go with this one 原来一些来做朋友 because we're not being specific what kind of people are they we just know they're foreigners we like them we like their language we like their food we want to learn about the culture but we didn't specify which people are we talking of so we'll keep it that way 原来一些来做朋友 okay so 晚上文了文下次 we said 下 for next or after this was 下午 afternoons we did that one okay and 下边 this will be like the bottom side beneath side right
下边
and what's this one 下车 what does 下车 mean
eat after
sorry
下 is after and eat is chair
First,
oh chair like car
yeah
like
Yes.
Out of the car. Sure.
When you're boarding off, right? When you're boarding off the car. You're on a car going somewhere. 下车, you're boarding off the car. Right. So yeah, that's pretty much. Anyway, so right now we want to continue learning.
现在
In Thai, yes.
我们
For men, yes.
喜欢
To want, not to
记住
like. You said 喜欢 is to like. We want not.
我们想
Yes. 想.
继续学习
Yes, just so we want to continue learning, all right? So we have 现在 and 想. Okay, good. So that's it. That's our text. Right, we're left with one. I think this one you would use it. Offer magazine is one word on the list, which we didn't consider in the dialogue. Okay, so we will.
That would be song.
So
So 我想送给你这个杂志。
true. That will be correct. That will be correct. Okay, so we'll write it down. We'll put it up in the group after class discussion. Put it up there. So what other questions do you have on this?
So when we came to the last part where we said we want to learn or ask them to be our friends so we can learn their language and culture, we didn't use you, but yen.
Oh yes, we did that. The reason why we did that was remember the part where,
because earlier we said fan and you.
Yeah, let's go back there. Let me tell you something about. Oops, I don't know why it's refusing to share. Okay. New share. I just started new share, which will take me to Google. Why fine. Excuse me. Oh, right. Wi-Fi, Wi-Go. Okay. So here's the thing. With these words, you see, we have you, or fun. This one. Not that one. Only after is for country. Okay, language, country, meal, right? So what we were doing was simply marking these words with the part Y, which meant everything foreign, right?
Foreign, okay. Yep.
Yeah. So sometimes we do this in our dialogues to combine words so that they fit our usage. For example, in our list, we had why go and we had why you, but we didn't have why fun, right? So we added that up to make our story come together. And at the same time, we would cancel out two words from our list. We would have used them. So sometimes our story will go this way, just to pick one or two words which are on the list.
It's 14 hours.
And sometimes our story will say, or will use some constructions that you don't normally use in everyday speaking, only for the sake of using the words on the list, because our main focus is to see our ability of using the words on the list in the conversation, right? So sometimes we will change in that instance, as long as we can use the words in the list. That's our main focus for now. But
Okay.
it won't change the fact that language is you or un, right?
UN.
Yeah, this one here. I can't find the character. Okay, I found it. Un. Okay. So if you take any of these, it will still the same. Like we did with Suesi, right? Suesi or Sue. Okay, it's the same thing.
Right. Okay.
Suesi, Sue, un, you is the same thing, right? So that's pretty much some of the video of Chinese that you can split away to take the part and still makes sense.
So like 晚上朋友 is just 网友。
晚上的朋友，
晚上的朋友。
晚上的，put the wrong sound. Should put sound.
Online friend.
Online friend. New friends.
Oh, friends.
Yeah, put it down here. It's
netizens. And also there was one other example, like in way, you just took in out.
Oh yeah, because in way has two parts, right? There's this in and there's this way. Okay. So and this way, if you remember, we had way, shenma.
Right.
Right? But again, way is for and shenma is what?
For what?
Right? So in way, because for way shenma, for what? Because for. So you see for way. So we could take that way for the sake of, right? And then give a reason on that ground. So can you see that in order to? So as for the purpose of, right?
It wasn't on our list, eh?
No. It wasn't. There was so this. So we said so in this instance, suoi was not gonna do. So we decided to go with weila, which is what we need to do in order to learn the language and culture. Weila, suesi, amanda, and then we do 我们闻了一些来做朋友，我跟我们做朋友。
Okay.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much our dialogue with when online, right? So let's see if we can look on the next one. What else could we cover here? That's it.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. What else do you have?
Where did we use 外边?
We used, no, we didn't use we used y. Let's see. We used y. We used y more the most. Remember?
Why?
Yeah, we had a list of about when we were doing foreign food, foreign
Yeah,
language.
foreign. Yep.
Yeah, that's what we
That's
used y. And then
why bien?
Go. Okay. Yeah, because YBN simply means outside. So we had Y, and that's what we worked with.
I think we use bien, like in west side, but why bien? I don't.
No, we didn't use YBN as in outside in that case.
Yeah.
YBN, no, we didn't.
But we use si bien.
We use western side.
So I guess we use y and bien, but differently.
True. Yeah, that, of course. It's not like every one of them can fit into the dialogue, but as long as we know
Right.
how to use it. For example, we didn't tap on ta, this female one, but we had tamen.
Yep.
So we could say, okay, that's the same thing. We had the same with one sun, one fan, with evening, and dinner. So if you can tell, okay, this is one fan, that means you know there's food and there's something like that. Okay, so
good.
Just be on side. There's also like if you saw what we were doing, why being, let's see if we add food in front of this outside meal. Why being fun? Why fun? You can also do eat out. Fun. Why being fun? Some of these combinations are actually possible.
Okay.
Or we could say why men instead of bien. Okay, why men?
Why?
It's still the same thing.
And also one of the other ones where I put 香的日子, but we can just go with 香.
Yes, you said 香的日子. In the early days, right?
Oh, the day before.
Yeah, because Ritzi is a day.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I think you'd go with time instead of day.
Oh, okay. 香的是. Earlier time. Earlier time.
Or 现代, right?
现代.
Is it possible? Let's see. Not this year.
Oh, more than.
Registration now.
Wow.
Not that one, because that has to do with an era. Or okay, it's generation. Yeah, generation era.
Yep. Period. Age.
I think this one will do. 现的是
先的是
earlier.
And from 先的是 we shortened it to 先
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 先去. Can you do?
先是
Yeah, we're just playing around. But yeah, just the way you will get the point, the main
Yeah.
word, and then you can play around with how you with the expression. Sometimes the context will then bring us closer to what you're meaning. So like in this case, I could pick, like you're saying, send the is you could tell on every day. We could pick that up because of the context. So sometimes it's possible in that way too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, good question. Awesome.
好，谢谢。
不用。